Hi, this is Reggie with Power Anime, and we are here to do a BT-14 unboxing, Cardfight Vanguard Brilliant Strike. William Kwan, longtime contributor to the Facebook page, has come down to visit, and he has volunteered his actual box that he is owed to be open and viewed out here on the YouTube channel. So, William, what are we looking to get out of this box? What are some of the clans that we're looking forward to, and some of the more popular cards we're looking for?
Well, for folks that are interested in Royal Paladin Jewel Knights, the Ashley Reverse is a really hot pick currently right now in this set. Also, for people playing with Gold Paladin Liberators, there's also what you see in the box right now. On the back, you have your Gansalot Zenith Cross Break Grind of the same chain from the Solitary Liberator Gansalot Break Grind from Trial Deck 10. And
you know, I really like how the Japanese boxes have this like amazing artwork on the back.
That's probably the best thing with the boxes they have.
Right? I mean, it's already that the cards are full art, and then to see it even bigger is just awesome. I wish the American ones would actually do a little bit more of that.
And on the front cover, of course, you have your Aichi in your school uniform, and you have his new ace card that still hasn't been debuted yet in the anime episodes, Ezo Scissors.
Scissors, love that. This is first edition, so
First
you
edition.
see this right over here. And as pointed out by another fellow box opener, just remember, kids, you have to be 10 or older in order to play Vanguard. Okay, it's like right there. All right. So, William, if you do the honors, go ahead. Let's crack it open.
All right.
Just go ahead and pick it up and rip it open.
Hopefully it's the plastic. Let's see. I think this has been airtight a lot. Plastic doesn't really go off that much.
Has to make that shipment over from Japan, you know, gotta be secure. Okay, so normally, go ahead and open it. Let's see what we got.
Alright.
Okay, keeping in with Japanese tradition, you have the card checklist that always comes here. It's pretty cool. No deck box or special card counter this time.
Not this one.
Oh well, it has to happen sometime. So let's go ahead and crack open this one here. Go ahead and take your other side there.
Alright.
Of course, they always have this nice artwork for the divider. Even the divider in the box looks pretty sharp.
For those that want to make their own deck boxes, this is also a good thing.
Yeah, it works. It works. Also, if you see the hole punch over there, these are normally the things that the Japanese retailers will hang up there so they don't have to put the packs out. So the kids would bring those up and they trade them in for packs from behind the counter. All right, so we're going to move that out of the way. Let's go ahead and start off with some of the packs. Let's go ahead and start ripping over your side, and I'll rip this one here. Technique, flop it to the side, rip. Oh man. Now, something I really do like, these are all Japanese cards, not English, but something I really do like about the Japanese cards is that the cards themselves are a lot higher quality for some reason than the American ones. So let's see what we got over here. Okay, so what is that, Kagero? Yes, we got new Kagero cards.
Gold Paladin.
Gold Paladins. I've been looking pretty intense. That's the Narukami. New Narukami. Stand trigger for, what's that? Murakumo?
Yes.
We got some Murakumos, and here we go with the Narukami. I'm not even sure what this does yet or anything else. I don't know if it has Eradicator in the name or anything like that, but it's something. Alright, let's go ahead. Go ahead and start cracking open your side over there. See what we got here. And of course, you always got these things right here that tells you lost or you didn't win this time. You missed. So
most of the time, it's always a miss.
Yeah, especially in the Vanguard series, man. It is tough. So let's see what we got here. Let's go over a couple of these things. Kagero. Okay, another miss. Some Murakumo. Alright. Of course, now, what are some of the big things we're looking to get out of here? Of course, the Ezo Scissors, right?
Ezo Scissors and Gansalot Zenith for the Gold Paladin. Also, Cordion's new ace card, Jewel Knight Ashley Reverse. There's also some Genesis, most notably Minerva, which was debuted in the last episode against her fight with Miwa with the drop 3 after attack Vanguard ability, which is pretty formidable and with a low cost. It's almost the same thing as a Dauntless, just drop 3 Genesis cards from your hand and 1 counterblast.
Okay, now you've done your research. Now, how are you knowing all this stuff? Do you breathe on the wiki, or do you actually watch the series? Oh, look at that. Gold Paladins.
Most people tend to look it up on the wiki most of the time, but because at school, like, anime's kind of a traditional thing up there for some of the clubs that I have, so we always have episodes streaming on every single Saturdays.
Okay, and this looks like a new...
It's a Royal Paladin.
That's a grade 2, yeah. Okay, I'm not even sure what that is. Oh, look! We got a point.
Wow.
You got a silver point. Hey, a couple of those and you get some special sleeves that are only available in certain places.
That's a first.
We can help you with that. See, and those things are rare, dude. Vanguard points. Never see that filmed. You never see that pulled.
Really?
Never.
Wow.
Weiss Schwartz actually has a higher pull rate.
My goodness.
So, oh, the artwork is sick there. Kagero, I just dig that. Alright.
Genesis.
Genesis, even. Alright. Nice golds. More gold. A lot of gold support. Murakumo. Ancients for the Murakumo. Yeah, that's right. This box is supposed to build the Murakumo clan,
With the
right?
reverse build. There's
Wow.
also a reverse build.
What about the Nubatama? Isn't the Nubatama?
Nubatamas are not being offered with any support in this booster as of now. BT-14, there is a rumor that they're going to continue with Nubatama support, but for this one, no.
Man, it's just crazy art. I barely see that.
It's a
Okay.
key card in the Genesis build for most people playing with either...
Oh,
the
here we go. Look at that. What is-
Neonectars.
It's a Neonectar Sentinel. New PG. Look at that rose, man. That is just crazy. Intense. Can you get a good view of that? Okay, there we go. Beautiful. Okay, that's our first. That's our first double, right? Really like the accents on that card. Pretty darn sexy. You know what? I'll actually turn this up and turn this sideways so we can actually take a look at what all we got here. Looking good. Flipping. My back is aching right now. There's this Kagero. Okay. Damn, that's Seal Dragon something, man. Anything with toilet paper, any dragon with toilet paper around him, you know it's a Seal Dragon.
With the exception of Dauntless Dragon Reverse.
There you go. There you go. Oh. Narukami.
Rest. And another one of Uranus 2000.
Alright.
Stand.
Alright, Kagero. Little human action thing going on there. Oh, no point. I don't expect to get any more points after this. You know, that one big point is probably the only one in the entire case from this thing. Let's see what else we get here. Are you pulling anything on your side? You got any, like, double rares,
A
triple
couple
rares?
of good pulls. But we can wait on that for until the end.
Okay. There you go. Man, so many different animals.
A lot of the Royals this time, they have a lot of animal-based designs on them.
Yeah, the Genesis.
And some of the Genesis and Gold Paladin kind of look like, since they have a whole bunch of like plants, roses on them, they kind of like mistake them for like Neonectar units.
Nice. Okay. I've opened up, what, a couple of packs. All I got was that one Sentinel. What's going on here? You might have the loaded side, dude.
Probably.
Okay, well, we saw this one already. So here,
Neonectar starter.
Oh, I see something shining over there, so we'll see what that is. Oh, there we go. It's a grade 2.
Royal Paladin.
Is it a Royal?
It's a Royal Paladin.
Oh, yeah, a Royal. Okay, what does that one do? I cannot read
2
that.
effects on the rears.
Oh, here, you read that real fast. Put that down after you figure that one out. I'm not sure myself. Sorry, guys. I've done everything I can to try to learn Japanese. I run a Japanese business. I married a Japanese woman. I've taken the Japanese courses. I got 2 half-Japanese kids. Still can't read or
Looks
speak
like a
a lick of it.
Summoning Knights Jewel Knight, but specifically it's more oriented toward boosting your other Jewel Knights in the rear guard circles. There's 2 separate effects, so
Okay.
it really depends on how you play this unit.
Well, it's a lot of text to go through. I'm gonna have to wait till English or hit the wiki.
Probably.
So there we go. Okay, standard rare. No points there. Put that to the side. And only 2 from this side. I pulled what, the
Most of the rares were pulled already.
All right, shouldn't have too many more rares. Let's see what we got here. More Strike in action. Kagero.
The side limit breakers.
Side limit breakers?
I believe so.
Oh yeah, it's just plus 10k, plus 2k. No, not on limit break. Maybe a ride when you ride a grade 3.
I think when you ride a grade 3, plus 10.
Okay. Come on, where's the stuff? Where's the goods? Let's see what we got here. Oh, I see something shining. Our typical is supposed to be eight special cards, you know. Alright, here we go. Oh, look at that.
Quintet Wall for Genesis, Goddess of the Shield Aegis.
This is the Quintet Wall?
Yes.
Yeah, so
there are
it's a
3
Sentinel?
Quintet Walls in the BT-14 set. 1 for Royal Paladin, 1 for Gold Paladins, and 1, I believe this is the one for Genesis.
Wow.
The effect is 1 Counter Blast, and you take the top 5 cards of your deck and you call them as guardians to your guardian circle.
Wow, okay.
And the good thing about the Quintet Wall is that most people, when they are facing with a Dimension Police deck, and if they use a Daikaiser on you, you know what Daikaiser effects is. If they if the whatever Vanguard that they rolled on top on draft checks a grade 3, they can remove a guardian from the guardian circle. So if your opponent uses a PG, that's bad.
PG gone.
But if it's a Quintet Wall, even if they get rid of the actual Quintet Wall itself, that does not mean the guardians that it calls go away.
Well, now here's a question. Say you use the Quintet Wall and one's a PG. In the PG, if you use that in there, you still have to drop a card from your hand.
You still
right?
have to drop a card.
So you still have to lose another card from your hand if you pull that in the top 5 cards of your quintet, right?
Yes.
Ah, tricky. But hey, that might actually work really well if you got those cards that, you know, if they hit the Guardian Circle Soul Charge.
Correct.
You know, so Dark Regulus could use that. Jeez, because that 5k grade 2 Soul Charges is useless, especially late game. It's ridiculous. All right, so there we got. Artwork is so much more detailed. That's what I like about this. As the series goes on, the artwork gets more and more challenging, more and more detailed. It's just intense. Oh, and there we go. It's another one. First thing, Murakumo.
Shaku Vogue reverse for Murakumo.
Reverse. Yes.
The limit break is you counterblast 2 any of your rear guard units, well, more bluntly put, any of the similar cards that you have on your rear guard and Vanguard circles gain 10,000 power.
Nice.
So if you have your entire front row with those 3, they all gain 10,000 power. At the cost of 2 units being locked.
Lots of fun stuff with that one. Locking system, yeah. It's ridiculous. Let's see what else we got
More
here.
gold.
Lots of gold support.
Royals.
Lots of royal support.
Genesis.
Genesis. Man, all about that yellow nation this time around. Okay, so that's all mine tapped out. What did you get significant out of yours?
Alright.
Let me go ahead and let you take the floor. You go ahead and explain a little bit. Put them on the floor so people can see.
Alright, so a lot of Murakumo, Narukami, and a couple of Kagetos out there. We have a gold Paladin Liberator. Simply, it's when an attack hits the Vanguard, counterblast 2 and draw 1, no hit.
Okay.
Moving right along, more Royals. Couple of Neo Nectars. Not a whole lot of Neo Nectar support in this booster set. And another double rare. It is a Royal Paladin, but it's not the Jewel Knight build. It's for people that prefer to play with the Daigo build, with like the side Royal Paladins and all. So those people that bought the Rise of Royalty trial decks, you might be interested in how most people play this card.
What is that one? I can't even read it. Can you know the name of this?
I have not, because surprisingly, people that already started looking into BT-14, that card right now is being ignored, or should I say, most people haven't really experimented with it yet.
10k, 3k, counterblast 2, says something for the rear guards. It looks nice, regardless.
It's a lot of text. Oh, there's the bandages, you know what that means.
Oh yeah.
More Kagero.
Toilet paper bandage.
Toilet paper, gold Neo Nectars, more gold, and a Genesis. This Goddess of Trees, Jupiter. You can also find this in the Genesis trial deck. This is a good grade 2 if you have a Genesis on your Vanguard, power plus 3000 when it attacks. More Murakumo, couple Royal Beasts, Genesis, Royal. This is the other grade 3 for Genesis you can find in the Genesis trial deck for people that want to play with a budget build. 5001 crit with the cost of Soul Blasting 3.
Okay, what is this? I think this is
Oh, okay.
Yeah, go ahead and check that one out.
Alright, so we have a Royal when it's boosted, more Genesis, Gold, Royal, and I believe this is our first triple rare, but this is Eradicator Tempest Bolt Dragon. The effect on this is when you have 4 damage, you would counterblast 3. I'm not sure if they have to be Eradicator specific. I have to double check on that one, but it's for however amount of empty rearguard circles total on your side and your opponent's side of the field. It gains power plus 2000 per empty rearguard circle. So mostly Eradicator builds, they mostly focus on emptying your opponent's rearguard circles and all that stuff. So if you really don't have anything on your rearguard circles and pretty much it's just your Vanguard on the lone circle, probably this is a good build. More Royals, more gold, I say. Most of the golds this time, there are a lot more beasts deemed. More Murakumo, Narukami. Our second triple rare now, Ignition Bolt Dragon. This is the newest break ride for Narukami. This is Counterblast 1, Eradicator specific. Your opponent gets the option of choosing 2 of their rear guards and retiring them, and the Vanguard gains 10,000. Also, when this unit is on the Vanguard circle and it attacks, power plus 2,000. It also has the Lord restriction, so it has to be played while it has all Narukami on the field and nothing related to Kagero. So most of the playstyles we've seen so far kind of go in conjunction with both Tempest Bolt and Ignition Chain Dragon.
You know, look at the triple rare too. It has this like
they have the mostly
I kind of really dig that. That's kind of
a lot of people thought that was like plastic wrap and all that stuff, but the triple rares, starting from this booster set, have the distinctive stripe designs on them.
First time I opened that one, I was like, oh my god, it's meat no.
And the confusion.
Yeah.
More Genesis, Gold, Eradicator, Kagero, Royal. This is also a Jewel Knight. 2 of separate effects.
Alright, let's see what we got here. So again, big loser, you miss again.
More key Genesis. Most of the common Genesis cards have a lot of, when it hits the opposing Vanguard, soul charging capabilities. More bandages. Gold Paladin. Royal Paladin Trigger. Another one of those budget build Gold Paladin grade 3s with 2 effects on the Vanguard circle.
You know, I never hate the budget builds. In all honesty, those are the ones that are the most surprising and that offer the most challenge.
Exactly.
Because they're so different, they're so unexpected. I admire people who actually build those and then sit there and just blast people.
Couple of Royals. More Royals. Neo Nectar grade 2. No counter blasting abilities, so most of the Neo Nectars in BT-14 are all superior calling units from the deck. Kind of somewhat similar to the old Neo Nectar build.
Nice. So, man, I'm seeing all the patterns over here. Lots of Neon Nectars, Gold Paladins, Royal Paladins, Murakumo, Narukami. All the basics, you know. No love for the Zoo. Well, except for, I guess, the Musketeers. Dark Zone gets shafted again.
Again. Gold Paladin.
Okay.
More Neon Nectars placed on the rearguard circle. Power plus 2000. Oh, that's cute. For a sheep.
Right.
For Genesis. A lot of Genesis animal cards are kind of cute.
Robotic sheep with like aluminum puff.
More Murakamo, ghostly looking. Gardening Neon Nectars.
All about them fairies, man.
And more Neon Nectars. Counter Blast and a Soul Blast.
Okay. Lose again.
Low battery alert. More Narukami. Kagero. Calamity Tower Wyvern, I believe it's called. More Murakumo. Huge trigger for Gold Paladin. Starter for, I believe this is Kagero.
Okay, here we go.
More Genesis. Most of Genesis are all tech looking. More Royal Paladin. Cute Jaguar with a parchment in his mouth.
It's weird. I thought Royals would have done more like hounds and dogs and stuff like that, but
I guess that was the old
all
Royal
movers are
Paladins.
gold. Yeah, now they're starting to do leopards. Kind of out of place. Should have stuck with
Different starter for Royal Paladins.
Great natures. Okay, here we go. Coming down to the wire here. Last 2 packs.
Alright, another Genesis. This is actually a key card in most of the Genesis builds so far. Could be a key card later on. More Gold Paladin. Royal Paladin with a 2000 when it's boosted. A draw trigger. And a Neon Nectar.
So, this will be the last. Let's see what we get.
And we're down to the last one.
Still do that.
Neon Nectar placed on the rearguard circle. Another one of your Neon Nectars. Power plus 2000. Gold Paladin. When a grade 3 is placed, power plus 10,000. More bandages. And the final triple rare of today's pull is Dauntless Dominate Dragon Reverse. So, Crossbreak, right, for those of you that have Dauntless Dragons out there already, I know Dauntless is kind of a pretty popular on-demand card right now. So what the effect on it is, you counterblast 1, lock, I believe it's lock 1 of your rear Kagero rearguard units, and you give a skill to the Vanguard that rode on top of this unit, which is on the drive checks, if it drive checks a grade 1 or higher Kagero unit, you can retire one of your opponent's rear guards, and whatever Vanguard that's riding on top of this gets 3,000 power, and since grade 3s have twin drives, you can play the limit break twice. So that means your opponent has to be careful, because even if they're just guarding just based on however much is being boosted, they also have to be careful if they drive check 2 grade 1 or higher Kagero units, because that means that'll be a 6,000 power boost.
So 2 to pass is
2 to pass is also going to be kind of dangerous if you're facing against a Kagero break right like this.
So you have to dump it, so it gets all that boost, plus it gets the extra, stand ability and all that other good stuff?
Correct.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Also, with the cross break, if it has Dauntless, power plus 2,000, and with the Lord, because of it has such a ridiculous power.
Cool. So let's go ahead and place that down. Today's pull, BT-14. So yeah, if you have any questions, do post them in the comments below. If you have any corrections, please do tell. I mean, we're still learning Japanese ourselves, so if you have any suggestions, maybe some ideas on how to play with cards that are already out there, we'd appreciate a little bit of the conversation. So thank you again. Thank you, William, for letting us open your box, and